Don't keep scrolling, instead let me tell you all about the new look Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjær had a dream start to life as Manchester United boss, but things turned a little bit sour as time went on. What went wrong as the season progressed? Have the summer signings made any difference? And does Ole have any chance of restoring United to their former glory? I have a few statistics. This episode of 3 Minute Myths has been made possible by Mustard Bet. If you're bored of the current crop of online bookmakers, then do check them out for great odds on all the top football competitions and an exciting new in-play experience. What's more, you can get an extra £10 to bet with when you join and deposit £10. Just follow the Football Whispers promo link on screen now and in the description alongside this video. So yeah, Ole did get a good start at United, but he was pretty lucky. Not only were the run of teams he faced in his first 9 games easy by most definitions, he also faced those teams when they were in a poor spell of form. In the 3 games either side of their respective encounters with United, only Tottenham and Burnley were averaging more than 1.5 points per game. Ole's first few league games came against traditionally weak opposition who were themselves out of form, and United capitalised in the attack, recording some really good numbers, as can be seen by a comparison of their expected goals scored and expected goals conceded numbers. However, when the opposition got a little bit more difficult towards the back end of last season, those attacking numbers plummeted, and United finished with an expected goal difference worse than at any other stage in the campaign. So it was a little surprising after their attacking numbers had fallen off a cliff that United elected to sell Romelu Lukaku without signing a like-for-like replacement. Ole has looked to use Anthony Martial as a centre-forward so far this season, but it's not a position that the Frenchman is particularly used to. Whilst he has better XG figures than both Lukaku and Rashford over the last 2 years and averages more goals per shot in that position, he doesn't have many minutes under his belt. Put simply, this sample size is too small to be taking a risk on selling one of your only out-and-out strikers to Inter Milan. What's more, Martial hasn't exactly been acting like a focal point this season. His heat map shows that he's more likely to drift wide than to get into the box, while Lukaku, by comparison, was more often found in and around the penalty spot area. And even if Martial is the answer to United's problems, he's only one man. What happens when he gets injured, as he was last weekend? Are there any positives here? Well, yes, the signings that United did make appear to be adding some much-needed balance. A new-look 4-2-3-1 formation with Dan James and Aaron Wan-Bissaka down the right flank might just start to be yielding some results. James himself has obviously made a dream individual start with 3 goals in 4 games, but he's also changed the way the rest of his team plays. Before his arrival, United focused their play down the left side, often becoming a little bit predictable. Juan Mata was the right-sided attacking midfielder of choice before James, and a comparison of the heat maps showed just how much the Spaniard would drift inside. James, by contrast, is maintaining United's width and is helped out by Wan-Bissaka, who's covering a lot more ground down that right side than Ashley Young. And it seems to be working. United's expected goal difference over the last 5 Premier League games is as good now as it was towards the end of that superb winning run that Ole was on when he first took over. The results might not be there yet, but the signs are encouraging. So there you go, United might be in trouble if they get injuries to attacking players all at once, but for the moment the outlook is pretty good even if the results are a little bit iffy. Let us know what you thought of this episode in the comments below, and don't forget to check out Mustard Bet for loads of great odds and that Football Whispers promo link. Tell us what story we should focus on next in the comments below, but in the meantime, thank you very much for watching.